All right, lateral leadouts are a great advantage for the start line, and it just means your dog will be heading laterally from you as opposed to parallel to get that first jump. So here we're ideally doing that 180 turn there, and she should be taking the jump on the right, but I can see by her body language and where she's looking, it's not going to happen. So ideally, you want to set your dog up. Easier would be a little bit of an angle, and you'll see that here soon. And then lead out past the second jump and be able to signal your dog to take that first jump and then 180 around to the second jump towards you. That would give you an advantage to handle further down the course, a more technical area. So now she is looking at that first jump. Much better chance. When she's looking at it, I release right away because she has signaled to me that she understood. I also, as I let out, was like pointing to the jump. So I have taught her to look at the jump that she thinks she's supposed to take so that I could then release her and signal her to do it. So if your dog understands that and was successful at you leading out the two obstacles laterally and them being able to take the jumps, you can make it more difficult by pushing that first jump back. So it's a little recessed behind that second jump. That really just makes that second jump even more obvious as you lead out. And again, I'm trying to maintain as I lead out that she is supposed to take that first jump. And again, I'm going to try to watch her head position, which as you can see has shifted to the second jump. I knew I was going to get that off course wrong jump. So ideally I would redirect her and she would change to know that she should be looking at the first jump, and then I would release her. Or I wouldn't lead out that far. I would go back a little bit until she's changed her focus in like a competition. I'd be like, oop, I better not release her because she's not going to take that first jump. And that time she maintained the focus the entire time on the first jump, so I released her. Now to add more difficulty to this, I am straightening my dog up to that first jump. So the bigger the angle is, it is easier to take the first jump, and now she's a little straighter on. And again, she's still looking at the wrong obstacle, so I didn't even lead out further than that. And I'm just going to wait for her to shift focus onto the first obstacle, and then I'll release and reward her for there to try to train and reinforce that wherever she looks, if I release them, that's where she's supposed to go, which is super helpful with commitment and especially with lateral leadouts. All right, now I'm going to do it again, working her on my left. I've moved the jumps back to parallel each other, so it's a standard 180. And I placed her at that more successful diagonal angle as I let out. So she's not 90 degrees or perpendicular to the jump. She was at an angle. And here I'm showing how to move it slightly to make it more successful. So I move the jump up a little bit, and I also am straightening her out to be more perpendicular to the jump. So instead of such a big angle, I'm going to now move it at a little straighter onto the jump, which is definitely going to make it more challenging. And that's what I was talking about there, but decided to do a voiceover. Let's see if she could do this one. Again, I am only going to release her if she's looking ideally at the right place, if I want that far of a lead out, because then I know she's going to hit it. And I was also trying to maintain that focus and understanding as I let out that she's supposed to still be looking at that first jump. All right, and as it goes well, you can make it more difficult by keep pushing that first jump out a little, recessed further back from the second jump, and again, rotating her starting position closer technically towards me, so it's a harder lateral send.
Jump. Nice. Good girl. That was so good. Oh, she was looking at it the whole time. That was super good, and I knew she would have it. All right, let's do one more. Sit. Let's jump back even a little bit more. Jump back a little bit more. Good job. And now almost straight on. Look at how far away, too. Sit. Good sit. Sit. Good. Very good. Good girl. Sit. Not looking the right way. Sit. You're not going to get it. I can tell. You're looking at the backside. Feet.